What's up, friends? I finally got a break in the weather today, so I grabbed my bow and my target and I came out here doing a little bit of practice. Greg and I are going on a coos deer hunt in Arizona in a couple weeks, a big collaboration with Randy Newberg, the guys from Hushin, Gritty Bowman, our buddy Sam Solholt I think is going to be there, and my friend Michael Parente that works for Randy is also going to be there. So Greg and I are going to head out on that trip right after ATA, but Zach, Ted, and Logan just got to Alabama last night. I actually talked to Ted a little bit earlier. They were out scouting, had already seen some deer today and finding some good stuff. So I can't wait to see what they come up with down there. I'm hoping that they can get some videos out by the first part of next week. It's all going to depend on their internet connection where they're camped, but all signs point to them getting in the woods either tonight or tomorrow down in Alabama. So stay tuned for that stuff. And on today's video, we're gonna head back down to Kansas and join Josh Tatum again. He was finally able to take a great buck in late November. And I know that some of you have been giving us grief down in the comments below that you don't like the private land hunts as much, but guys, you gotta remember what we started the hunting public for. The hunting public does not mean public land only. The hunting public is just like the general public, except it's all of us that hunt. Yes, our main group of guys hunts public land primarily, but that doesn't mean that we're gonna exclude our friends that hunt private, or that hunt on outfitters, or your neighbor that shoots a spike, or your uncle that hasn't shot a buck in 10 years because he hasn't seen one that's big enough for him. I think you get the point. The hunting public means everybody that hunts. So you can continue to expect to see the public land hunts. We're gonna have Alabama stuff coming to you next week, like I said, but this video is pretty awesome from our buddies down in Kansas. Josh calls this thing in twice before he finally gets a shot. So hope you enjoy it.
You got enough stuff, Derek?
No, I could probably carry your bow.
So this snow is supposed to stop around here just a little bit. And then tonight it's supposed to get low, what, 18?
Low teens, I think.
Low teens. So temperature's dropping and the pressure's rising. It's supposed to be high pressure tomorrow. Bluebird day. So I think this evening's going to be good, but tomorrow's going to be really good too. So like I said before, I'm excited to see what's going to happen here, what kind of action we get into here in the next 24 to 48 hours. So it should be good. I'm excited to get in the stand and get set up. Right up there.
So we're at the creek crossing now. Josh is putting on the waders. He's gonna make a trip across. Yeah, we're both too poor to get new rubber boots to cross this creek, so neither one of us wanted to take a chance. So thank God Matt had his waders. Josh is gonna make one trip across, probably take his bow. Do you want to take the camera gear? I'm not going over there. Oh, right now? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah. Just lean forward. Watch my neck here or something. Oh, my shit. I got you.
All right.
Just lean forward. If
I'm leaning as forward as I can.
I know. I'll try to lean forward.
Just go straight across right there.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
I'm slipping over. I was going down.
Let's go. Well, Derek and I finally just got set up. As soon as we were getting up in the tree, we had deer all over, so we weren't able to get any film of them, but we had at least a 2.5-year-old, a fork, and maybe possibly a doe. Wish I could have got in here a little earlier now. It just took us a while to get back in here, but we're set up now, and I'm telling you what, this is about as good as an afternoon as far as just being out in the woods and having this snow on the ground. It's just absolutely beautiful out here. You know, like I said before, where I'm at, this is the spot I like to be this time of year, so I'm excited about this evening. It should be a good evening. the same one that was there when we came in. Well, that's going to be it for this evening. Not the kind of movement I was hoping to see from this stand. We've been seeing mature deer. We just got to get them in range. So hopefully tomorrow is the day that Matt and I are going to get a mature buck in range. So it's been a good year so far, but we just got to get one within shooting distance. Well, I just had a chance to do a quick interview here this morning. The deer are definitely on their feet moving. I had some come down right in front of me at first light. Right now, I got 2 does up on top of the hill. It's just been a beautiful morning here. Turkeys, quail, and the deer are moving this morning. Yesterday, real windy, had a cold front come in here, put down some snow and ice. And I think for the most part yesterday had the deer bedded up for the most part of the day. Today, sun's coming out. Temperatures are still low, but the pressure's really high. So I'm expecting it's going to be a good morning. I'm back at the Oak Grove. In between me hunting this, I've checked my camera, showing mature bucks on that trail at 35 yards. Cruising here, sometimes by themselves or sometimes with does. That's why I like to set this spot. I'm in between 2 bedding areas, so I'm excited about this morning. I just think it's setting up to be a good morning. Hopefully I can have a mature buck come by. Mwah, mwah. Yes. I didn't see him go down, but that shot looked good. 25 yards. I'm pretty sure I know what that deer that is. He's got to be a pretty old buck. I think I've had him for the last couple of years, but I'll have to look again. Man, what an awesome morning. So what happened was I had those two does up on top of the top there. I saw him come out on top of the hill. It looks huge on top of that hill. And right when he came out, I had like a pack of coyotes come by me, and he was looking down at them, and then one of them ran up, and I got kind of this cool shot of like a coyote and him looking on the hillside. And they moved off, and I was thinking he was going to be working that top, so I called at him, and like normally they do, they get downwind of you, but it's just a chance that you got to take sometimes. He went past me. I let him go all the way past me, hoping that I'd call to him again, and he'd come from the upwind on the slope here, but he came right down the edge again and gave me a perfect shot right there. I mean, like I said, the shot I felt looks good, it sounded good, so I'm excited. I didn't see him go down, and he didn't look awful hurt running away, so I'm gonna set up here and stay in the stand for at least another hour probably, just because he ran kind of the direction I'm gonna be going out, so I don't want to take a chance of spooking him, and so I'm gonna set up here in the stand and enjoy the rest of my morning. But man, I can't wait to get back, and hopefully Derek is available to come out here with me. But man, is it a beautiful morning here in Kansas.
Come on.
It's gonna go in. It's going in.
Keep going. He's about to be real wet.
Well, it's been about 2 hours. I went ahead and got down, called everybody up. I got a couple of my friends out here. It's going to be a little bit of a drag to get him out of here. So hopefully he died just down here in the bottom. But the arrow looks good. Got a clean pass through. Went and looked at it on the big TV at home, and it looks just like a double lung. You can tell he dropped just a little bit, but still looks like a good shot. I didn't see him fall on film. It looks like he started going back down in the bottom here. So we're just going to track him here a little bit, but if I lose anything, lose blood or anything, I'm just going to go to where I saw him go down the trees. Hopefully he's not too far past that. You got blood, John? Hey, there he is, guys, right there. He didn't go very far at all, man. Yeah, I didn't realize he had that.
18.
Yeah, he's got a lot of character.
He's just a beautiful deer. Has a beautiful cape on him, and I have pictures of him just down here in this draw on a scrape last year, sometime around this time. So I knew he frequented this area last year at the same time as he did this year. But this year, I think I may have got a little bit of velvet pictures, and I got one time of a video on my trail camera where he walked by the stand I shot him out of. I tell you what, when he came up over that hillside, I knew right away he was a shooter, and I didn't want to give him an opportunity to get out of there, so I was pretty aggressive in calling him, and he was downwind from me, and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and today I won. You know, he just didn't smell me and came right by me and gave me a pretty good shot. So it's been a long year. I've really seen a lot this year. I mean, it's probably been my best year for actually seeing mature deer in the stand. I just haven't got the opportunity till now, and man, I just couldn't be happier to put this all together. And I think we're like 2 days from rifle season, so, and it's pretty special too. We lost TJ in February, and it's just hard, you know, hunting, you know, not having him here. I got all my other friends here, and you know, it's pretty special, and it's going to be hard every year if we get in the woods, either whether we're turkey hunting or deer hunting, because he'd be right out here with me. As soon as I called him, he would have left work and came out here to help me recover this deer. So this is just a beautiful morning to be in the stand. The snow is finally starting to melt, but it's a high pressure day. We got a little bit of drag to get him out of here. We brought the sled, and I got some of my friends, like I said before, so I'm pretty happy with the way this one turned out.
There he went. Yeah. That's the way you gotta do it, boys.
Is that about big as Daddy's?
Yeah.
That's,
We have one too.
look, this is where I shot him right there. That's a good shot, huh? He didn't go very far. You have one too? You have your daddy's that your mom just hung up of your daddy's? Yeah. Yeah. Well, are you glad you got to see a deer? Okay, well good. You better get back to school, okay? Give Uncle Josh and I our huggins.
We love you.
Yep, we do love you. Thank you for bringing it out.
How's school going?